bugged up my glasses.
So, I don't even know what to say. We just went to IKEA. You don't go to IKEA on a Saturday, even though it's not the holidays. It is.
I don't think I've ever seen it that busy. I mean, even around Christmas and stuff, it's never been that busy.
No. I don't do crowds at all. That's why I like to live in the middle of nowhere. And on top of it, this poor lady, she lives like 4 hours away from us, and she found a quilt on Craigslist that I had for sale. She has been chasing us all over the place to try and meet up and make it work. So, of course, I'm like, we're at IKEA. Let's meet you here. Before we got to IKEA and we saw what a zoo it was, this poor lady, she goes, I don't know if you were for real after talking to you, if you were going to stand me up, because our phones are also having technical difficulties.
Delay, like you send a text or an email and it takes a half an hour for it to go through, like it sits in the outbox for half an hour before it sends it.
Yeah, but happy date day. Woohoo! High fives. Don't take your hand off the steering wheel on the freeway. So, now that we got her squared away, she's happy, I'm happy, everything's a win-win. And she was, you ever meet those people on Craigslist that are the sweetest people? Like, you can sit down and have a cup of coffee. Josh was like, I didn't know she was ever gonna leave. Anyway, we just have Tennessee. It is our date day. And so to go all over the place to try and meet her in the store and in the food court, it was not very difficult. I got a bunch of stuff. I've sold things on Craigslist. You guys, I'm so excited to, I think I've got everything now to finish off Tennessee's room. That's right. I said finish it.
Well, the key word that rang out in my head was the word think. I think I've got everything.
You should have piped up when I said finish. Finished.
Well, I've heard finish forever.
Yeah, I think we're done.
And then I think we get it all finished, and then you're just like, I don't like that. Let's paint that a different color.
Yeah,
I mean,
see.
our lamp has 36 colors of paint on it now.
Why do they make so many paint colors for those who are so indecisive? Do you guys do that? And he is so sweet that he'll do it 50 times.
I went down to Lowe's on my lunch hour a couple days ago, and I sat in the spray paint section for 36 minutes.
I counted.
Okay? I would text her and be, okay, here's the colors they got. Here's a couple pictures, and I sent them to her, and she'd be like, well, the 6th can from the right on the last picture. So what color was that? Well, that was Aqua Mist Seafoam. No, I don't like that color. How about the 3rd can from the left of the last selection I did on your 3rd picture back? Well, that was Mountain Flare. Ooh, I don't want that one.
And I'm Pinteresting in between to see how I can see the color on.
So we pick a color. Okay, we pick a color and we pick a sheen. And so I walk up to the cash register and I get up there, I'm halfway across the store and she sends me a text and she's like, well, I know I said flat, but let's go with gloss. Really?
I forgot to push the whole button.
Did you really?
I did.
You are. I quit.
The camera got full, so I had to delete a video. So then he's been talking for 10 minutes finishing his story, and the light wasn't on.
Wow.
He goes, I quit.
I guess, yeah. I don't even know where to. I don't even know what. I'm just lost for words, man.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, where it left off with his story, it was really good. Yeah, he picked up a paint color. He came home, and I was like, that's the color I've been looking for all my life. I love it, and I'm pretty.
I don't even know where to go from here on this. I really don't.
The last 20 minutes have been lost.
It's been lost. I mean, I was like getting into my groove. I was like,
The hands were flying. You guys missed it all. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, my stomach hurts. I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. So,
anyway, the bottom dollar is 36 minutes at Lowe's, sitting in front of spray paint. I mean, it was so bad. The paint guy come over and he asked me like 3 times, "Are you sure you don't need any help?" Because he saw me staring at all these cans. I'm like, "No, I'm held up my phone. I'm like, I'm waiting on my wife." And he goes, "Oh, enough said." I mean, he understood that.
Oh my land. Look, there's our baby's hospital. That's where we got our girls, all 3 of them. Anyway. Oh my goodness. So, where do I even? I told him that the spray paint wars is a small price to pay for a lifetime of happiness.
It is.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And the fact that we live an hour. Did that make it on the video? We live an hour. So it'd be an hour each way for me to go get a can of spray paint.
No, it was an hour away to get the can of spray paint of color you liked. You could go to the hardware store 2 minutes away in town, but they didn't have the color. And so I find the color.
I love you.
And it's like 8 times the cost is the other cans of paint.
This is what awesome men do.
But it was in the budget.
They already know how awesome you are. Yeah, I've been selling Craigslist stuff like crazy. That's lots of cans of paint.
I'm not awesome. I just, I just do things. I don't do it to hear I'm awesome. I just do it because I like to do
you
it.
love your wife is why you do it.
Yes.
I don't know, why do you do it? People are wondering the same thing. Inquiring minds want to know why you go through all that crap for her.
Because most of it's good ideas.
I saw this going differently. Anyway, date day. Date day. So then we get out of IKEA with this lady. I don't know where I ended that story at. Anyway, I think I finished it up. That made it on the camera. So and then I said, you can have the next 2 hours of date day before we have our dinner reservation. And he goes, yeah, if you just go through the pretty neighborhood. Because when we go on date night downtown, I like to go through this gorgeous neighborhood to drool over the houses. Really old houses that have cool architecture. So he even types the neighborhood into his GPS to try and get there the fastest way just to drive through the neighborhood. But he laughs. I told him, I said, yeah, you can do anything you want, but you gotta drive through this neighborhood first, right? Then we could do what you want, then we get to have dinner. And we're going to a really yummy place.
She's like, you can go anywhere and drive anywhere you want until we have to go to dinner. And then she smiles, and I said, yeah, as long as I go through I drive through all the neighborhoods that you want.
That's right, but you know what? At least the red light's on. You double check. So date day, it has been fun. We went antiquing. He is really an awesome guy, you guys.
I don't understand that. I'll be honest. On a guy's level, I don't understand antiques. I don't get it. I mean,
it's the
old
appreciation that is somebody else's life. It's honoring somebody else through their stuff.
Okay,
that's so anti-Dave Ramsey. But
we go into these stores, and to me, what from a guy's perspective, it looks like someone cleaned out their garage.
They did,
and they thought, I'm gonna put price tag of a lot of money on it because we can call it an antique because it's been in my garage for 10 years.
They did, but it's also, some things do have value, but people were asking an arm and a leg. We went to a antique mall, so there's a bunch of booths in there, but anyway. And then we went out to lunch, and dinner is free because we have a gift card and a coupon. And yeah, we're in downtown. I just love it. I love it. It's been 4 or 5 months since we've done this. Now we're packing our little bean with us, but anyway, it's fun, right? Were you gonna say anything?
I was just going back to the old antiquing thing of just, I'm just saying I just don't understand it. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to hurt any feelings. I'm just saying I don't understand.
And you don't have to understand it. The kids start leaning. They're like the kid. They're like the people that have their arms spread and all the door jams. But I'm like, let's go to an antique store. You don't like, take the kids.
The hair on our neck just stands up. It's like fingernails on a chalkboard.
Anyway, that lady on Craigslist was so sweet. She wrote me a text and she said thank you and to have a great day. Thanks again. That was so sweet. Anyway, good experience. I'm making money so we could go spend it. And yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what kind of fun and trouble we get into next. Okay. Oh, we're getting a good workout. We're climbing hills. We're climbing hills. This is a workout.
Oh.
You're too close. You're a step away. So we were looking at all the drooling over. Woo! I'm taking up the whole thing. Over all these pretty houses. And look, there's a park. A very, very pretty park in the middle of this. So we're like, let's feed Junior here. And then we'll go for a walk. So we fed Junior.
Fed Junior, now we're out walking.
But yeah, this would be a pretty park for date nights in the summer. We could bring a...
Really?
You're breathing it.
No, I'm not. That was a laugh. That's different.
But when it's much warmer, we could bring a picnic.
Picnic a basket?
That's what you do when you're on the Dave Ramsey plan. You find a park in the middle of the richest part of town, and you just walk around.
She's trying to suck on her earpiece there. Picnic out here.
It's nice and warm in there. Mommy's hands are cold. Like a little incubator.
We're gonna go get our dinner on. Get our dinner on Italian style.
You guys are driving around in the middle of a beautiful neighborhood and you see a park, stop, go for a walk. Besides, we're not the ones paying their HOA fees.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's really cool. What is that?
Horseshoes.
This park has everything.
Most parks have horseshoes, just saying.
Just saying, but they don't have houses. You know what I want, since these houses are so close? It is my dream to pay cash for the husband to build me an old, like 1932 bungalow, like a Craftsman, like what the Sears homes are.
Oh, bungalow.
But brand new and on property. Because like these houses, really, you could reach out and touch the other one.
You could like
your neighbor.
shake hands while you guys are doing dishes. You know, you could just shake hands through the windows. They're so close.
And these are probably $1 million homes.
Oh, easily.
Very much. So I'd rather have mine on property.
There you go.
Anyway.
She's sucking again.
That darn hat. I forgot her coat, but I brought her hat.
You know, it's like 20 degrees outside. Mom forgets a coat.
Look, they even have their own clubhouse.
That's not on this street,
Ooh,
honey.
And they have a horseshoe club.
Really?
Yeah, we could join.
No.
That's why. That's serious. They're serious about their horseshoes. Yes, they are.
Are we wrapping this up?
I know. She's like, I can't see. I can't see.
That was kind of.
got the cord in the way. Yeah, buddy. This is what's for dinner tonight. It is our most favorite Italian food ever in the history of ever.
Really?
And a meatball, and he never shares his meatball, spaghetti meatball, but he never shares his meatball. So I had to get my own meatball tonight.
They're too good to share.
They are good. They are so good. Yeah, we're at our favorite Italian with baby. Last time she was in my belly, I was 6 months pregnant. We were here for our anniversary. So mommy had a birthday coupon, and we came for date night. Plus, we've been really jonesing for it, huh? So good.
Free dinner, you can't miss it.
That's right.
That's budget friendly there.
It's a $20 dinner, so I got manicotti, cheese manicotti with a meatball, and they have the best garlic bread ever, and broccoli, and cheesecake. But I don't know if we have it in us. We just had good cheesecake.
We'll have to eat one just to see if mine was as good as everybody else's.
Oh, you're right. We'll have to share.
Oh, well. No.
See, he doesn't share,
I get
folks.
the back half.
Oh,
You get the front half.
You're so mean, the short half.